wait for manna to fall from heaven. Signal, make with the van they go. Finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Fauzia Ahmadu Bello.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing
Salma Yaya Ndasadu.
Embelembe, oh lo, I. Embelembe, oh lo.
Everybody in the open air studio stand up for the national pledge after the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go.
I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend her unity, and uphold her honor and glory. So help me God.
So help us God as a nation, amen.
Amen.
Yes, in Akwana Ekaro Tutoma Olodudu Nyana Anebera Misere Ako Akwori Jamona. Good morning.
Good morning. Akara makala.
Good morning. Gaga Guga.
Good morning. Akara makala.
Good morning. Gago gaga.
Good morning. Akara makala.
Belembe.
Oh lo.
Belembe.
Oh lo. Oh lo. Lazy man, wake up. Lazy woman, wake up. Lazy brother, wake up. Lazy auntie, wake up. Lazy uncle, you still lie down. Lazy auntie, no lie down for one place. They wait for manna to fall from heaven. Today na another opportunity to take your life, do better thing. Even though some people, as today na Friday, then go say na thank God it's Friday. You know, say in this our computer era and digital era, many short forms follow. Instead of even to say thank God it's Friday, some people it's very long. You can just say TGIF. Even to tell person like happy birthday is too long. You just say HBD. So all these short form, somebody can talk, say go good, say make the break them down. If you talk the one way you talk, you go write the meaning. But the bottom line be say we thank God, say we dey amongst the living. Where some people they say thank God it's Friday. One small pikin be asked me before, say why then they say thank God it's Friday? Is it that we cannot thank God on a Saturday, or we can't thank God on a Monday? I say you can thank God every other day. So it's just a way to indicate that we appreciate God. Say we see Monday reach Friday as we say na the regular weekday, working week day. So we appreciate God. Say he give us the opportunity. He can't give us the enabling grace. And so part of the ways to appreciate God also now to extend kindness to people. Part of the way to show say you dey grateful to God now to live out the humanity in you. When you see person wey need something where you get, where you go fit share with the person. I be don tell us one example of one big man where they pray. Say make God open way for 100 million naira contract. In the same space, person they pray for 5,000. He can see say between 100 million and 5,000, him can meet that need. So he first of all begin to appreciate God by giving the man wey need 5,000 that little one. Praying that God too open a way for his own 100 million naira project. So as we dey thank God, na enabling opportunity to share the love wey God and the mercy wey God don give us. Wey be say the one wey dey your hand, you go fit share with others. I see one caption as I dey come. The person write say, the secret of living long it is to eat half. Say if you eat half, then you walk twice, then you laugh 3 times, then you love without measure. So meaning to say, the part of your living long or how to live long now to enable every other person to find love and to extend the love you have. So make we dey appreciate God in the little things we do and the little things we have and the little things we say. Because as person they talk say God is everywhere, God is everywhere. We don't have a physical contact with God per se. But now the human beings wey dey around us, now then they represent the God wey we dey see. Wey be say if you want to show God kindness, now human being, now the creation of God, you go fit show the kindness. So as we dey appreciate God, we dey show gratitude, make we dey extend love to humanity. Una hembe.
Oh, lo, lo, lo.
My name na Comfort Okpere, aka Complete Package. And I dey here. I'm surrounded. Good morning, sir.
Very surrounded.
I'm surrounded back, front.
And the surrounding is sophisticated.
Yes.
Sophisticated.
You then be break the grammar for you that day.
They no break am.
That is the problem.
And they even tell me say that one say.
Who you get the breaking? You say it's soft.
Yeah.
And they can't get cake on top. Let him be sophisticated.
He no go mention cake. Because he knows if he mention cake, he know where I go start from. You mention cake? Oh.
Even remove marks to emphasize.
My brothers and sisters, my own name is Suleiman Abdul Razak, aka
Akaramakala, the white lion himself.
You know say Chief Day.
That's why I'm surrounded. We are surrounded.
And that's why it's sophisticated.
Yes.
Sophisticated. And I go still broke the English. When you get who microphone go enter in hand now, I go tell her make it broke the English. Thank God today is Friday. And our radio now we day. Anyway, my brothers and sisters, we thank God say today in a Friday and we there among the living. And we thank God for his unmerited favor upon our life. Every second of our life. Anything, anywhere where you did. Take out time. As they think, why you? If it not be you, who it for be? When things the street for you, why you know ask God, say now, why it be you? Even prophet self, God test them. Talk less of you and me. When you go sit down, you want chop fish, you point. The fish reach your table. You know, ask why you. When you look 2 days, you know if you call Justin Fish, make them bring fish. Now that time you come there ask why you. Who if for be? If not so everything they goes to Nile. It go come enter in your to nobody for the complain. Life for sweet well. But if it be like that, many of us no go remember say God day. Now it makes some people they think saying that their own things where they do now by their own power. Now it make they no get fear. They no they even care the way that they relate with the fellow human being. So every minute where we they live, we no say all of us. No be by your power, no be your strength. Now merited favor from God. So they always they thank God. They praise Him. Just like you, they shout, thank God it's Friday. You just wake up, thank God, God, you wake me up this morning. God, thank you as you allow me put food for mouth and it go through my throat, hot. Some people, they even to swallow water. Water as simple as water be, we go just go like your spit. Some, not through pipe. And they still they thank God. Thank God is Friday. And if on I look down, I will say Satan don't give us signals. Take up say today. I've been talking and say we get chief for studio, and we gonna get the man where we say, you fit call him pastor, you fit call him imam, you fit call him herbalist. Your own herbalist no be the one we get shrine. Your own herbalist na the one we go live, we go look, live. Tell you say this live, just take him. COVID-19 go waka.
Ministry of Health go back.
Amaresi Hanu. No be. Talk to microphone.
I say this one where you describe am so. The Ministry of Health fit come for gate, come wait for us.
Hey, e good to make the concept. Because him too, as they come, he go give them the leave. Because once if they come, the first thing, who be that kind of person? Which kind of leave they use? He go give them the leave. No believe with this.
Now you full everywhere.
Now the one way you know, now you go cut. The leave where you they run from, somebody they there, he they look for them. You they run for them. You see, you say, this somebody they look for them when they go use and take cure some things for person body. Now the one way you sabi now you know. As I just talk about this, and people go down. Be careful. Ordinary president don't talk him. Saying a lie. We're gonna try him. Now he talk him.
Oh lo.
Put my for this one now. So now the fear herbalist rich. My brothers and sisters, when I look at it, I say, time don't give us signal. Muku we hear from doctor. No. We cannot come. We are not going to do the one where they pursue me from palace. You know, say, get what you go do where they go pursue you for palace. Somebody where they near me just give me signal. This one where you start from doctor. Do you know you have to go to palace first? That is. Today, we have the privilege for the first time since he turned to chief to have Muku host Chief Doctor Jumai Amadu for studio. The one and only Pelekpelecious, Omayacious, Igalacious, Igbiracious, and your own shots. Own shots. When I mean your own shots, it means you go add your own, all the shots. Now be your own shots. Chief Doctor Jumai, the Pelekpelecious sister of the ordinary president, where they work with FCT minister, we can't they live for Maraba Inyanya. Our own, you get your mouth, you must twist them. Other nyanya, you go just call her nyanya, but her own nyanya. Ambareta Hanu. I know the only had come studio. When I reach, she go begin to tell us all the end too, because she no go use her mouth, their mouth take chop. Okay, na garlic in they like to chop. You see, I just go, I match break, now I take nose in a garlic in the chop. So before we finish. Chef Fatima go bring garlic for you. Good morning, Gima.
Good morning, Akaramakala, Baba Nigeria.
Thank you.
Are you White Lion? I don't know again.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Counterfeit or the original
My
one?
own White Lion. No be for Kogi. No be for government house of Kogi. My own White Lion now Brekete family worldwide. And my own no get tenure. My own no get tenure.
It's not clear. Thank you
So
very
I
much.
don't differentiate them now.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody in the studio. I can say everybody, we are looking good, even with the pandemic. And thank God, so we don't they use the current pandemic to make the good use out of it. And thank God for Brekete family opportunity. Good morning, everyone. Today is a special day for us in the FCT because Abuja is the landlord of all the seat of government. And I make we come this morning to come tell people, say today, 21st of August, don't be 1 year when Malam Mohamed Musa Bello come back as Minister of FCT. And as God go get the president identify a very indefatigable woman, come say make she come be minister with them for FCT. That is our own Amazon, Dr. Ramotu Tijani Aliu. So 2 of them don't they work for the past 12 months, 360 days, and they don't do so many things for Abuja. And I make we come. I don't come alone. Me, I always carry message go give. So this morning I did the studio with the person you don't introduce earlier with every religion when they under the sun. Mr. Atta, Pastor Atta, Kabalis Atta, Ikaro. We they call and the new sheriff in town. And also we get Mr. Daji that has been our associate since the commencement of this pandemic. They come the studio, go around, go tell people what they're supposed to do because the times are very trying for everybody all over the world, and people need to know the basic things that they're supposed to do to ensure that we flatten our curve in FCT and in Nigeria so that we get our lives back together. They also have here the delectable SA Communication and Logistics, the Minister of State, Atika Ajana. We call her MC Expensive.
Hey! Hey!
So I don't go talk too much this morning, but if need be, I go interject to give 1 or 2 information. Mr. Tatu. Then Atika go talk because the issue, even with the pandemic, stop FCT. Even while the lockdown was going on, our department were planning strategically to see how they can start working for people in line with the new normal that we have found ourselves in now. So I'll pass the microphone to them, and we also call on residents to call to appraise the last 1 year irrespective of the pandemic, to tell us where we have done well and where we need to improve, because civil service, God serving the people. No one civil servant qualified to see himself as the Lord. We are servants. It means the people I know their government offices, then they're very busy, then send us to go work for them. And if we cannot serve them right, we don't have any business to be there. So where we're supposed to do better, we then draw our attention constructively, tell government what they're supposed to do. And in that light also, might quickly just mention what did not happen for FCT. I don't talk on here before briefly. There's this app, the FCT Response app. That app gives every community in Abuja the opportunity to create your own group on the app, be discussing.
To create their own group
on the app.
On that same app?
Yes. Everybody will have his account. Create your group of community. Tell the government what you want the government to do. You'll be our respective departments will be there.
Let's appreciate the FCT administration. Wait. The same app we be saying now get them.
Yes. For example, if you live in Maraba, if you download them now, the group of people in Maraba, they will get their own community on that app, discuss within they challenge them.
And the discussion as they go under the group.
The person concerned, somebody they monitor it and they discuss.
Wow.
They don't go see that person, but the person they monitor, and where necessary, the person will just interject and say, we have seen this conversation and actions are going to be taken.
Wow.
It's a way of ensuring that people participate in the governance processes so that they will own the process. Because if people don't own the process, they will not appreciate what is really happening. So that has been done. And you have, like I said, you have your account, you communicate, you send mail, and all our emails, all our press releases, activities, as they are happening, we are uploading. People can comment and tell us the benefit of that particular event. If it's good, where we need to improve upon, we are going to do it. So at this point, I would like to hand over, before I hand over the microphone, like I said earlier, Ata is going to talk on what has been happening. Even though we have the pandemic going on, what has been happening? If we notice, construction work has been going on, everything that we need to do in FCT has been going on. Minister of State, she has been all over the place. Area council, identifying communities that need urgent assistance based on their needs, which is what she's really hampering on now. She said FCT should not just go to a community and do something for them. We engage them first. What do you want? Based on the immediate need, all those solutions were provided. All those we are going to talk about this morning, we are all witness to how palliative was distributed in Abuja, and so far, Abuja is still leading in that particular exercise. We also have a report recently by Philip Consulting, it's there for people to see, that rated Abuja as the #1 state in the Federation for prudent financial management. It was Philip Consulting, international body, that conducted that result, and it's all because we have 2 ministers that are doing everything possible to ensure that every kobo in FCT is accounted for. So I'll give Atta the microphone now. When he speaks, then we'll now give Atika Expensive to Indulgence Abuja. Today is FCT Day, and being the host of Human Rights Radio, we are taking the airspace today. Akala only talk what will permit him to talk.
Good morning, is Chief Pastor Imam. You complete the remaining one.
Thank you very much. My very strong.
Hear voice. No, no, clap for this voice. See, Lord does it like this.
You know, say we talk and say if Banga land for inside oil in a house today.
No, so.
So as
when I call her herbalist, on I see where it go start.
No,
Banga and inside oil.
As we don't come Human Rights Radio, for me this place now home.
Yes.
And coming here, they give me some very strong joy and some fresh oxygen. Make I take breathe very well. You know, the people of FCT, like what in Dr. Jumai talk, now them be the employers of everybody around in FCDA, FCTA, and even the minister himself. And we not go say because Juju keep quiet, we go take water serve instead of wine. You know, good like that. So as we come here today, as we
I never hear clap.
you know,
Laugh, no allow them clap.
you know.
Abuja Kotokoto. You just say even Kotokoto from France no go learn from this one.
So as we come here today, we are happy to be here. This 21st day in the month of July. August 2020, and it's also the second day in the month of Muharram 1441 after Hijrah. No, we know yesterday by the Islamic calendar was New Year.
New Year.
We are used to the Gregorian calendar, which we are using August, but yesterday for all those in the Muslim faith, they believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have given them a new year. So yesterday was first Muharram, and many persons in the Muslim faith fasted yesterday. Coming to our discussion, what they discuss? You know, one thing about our minister, make I start from DFS. He really, himself and the Minister of State, Dr. Ramatu Tijani Aliyu, they not believe, say, now then start all the project. Most times when they talk, they always believe, say, could they give credit to those persons where they before them? Because those other minister and Minister of State, they also work for this city. So most time they will tell you that government na continuous process. Abuja don't start long ago before it come, please God, to make them minister, would them be today. And some of the projects where they carry on today don't start before, and they go on. And when them finish and them go, persons go still come continue the project from where them stop them. And make I start from the one where our own Oga at the high table here, always they call me, so that that's a part of infrastructure within the satellite town that the minister and the Minister of State are working closely with. Within the last period, after they sworn them in, one area where they give priority, where we say work still dey ground, now the connecting road from the Outer Northern Expressway, the Onyx, connecting to Buhari. That particular road, they don't do them very well, but the other lane, what would they call the inbound lane to Buhari, if you come off for Kubwa Road, that one, they never finish them. But I know say na COVID, now you can't take rope, tie us. Everybody come run, come out for site. Mean they not go catch corona. Some other infrastructure as well around the city, then still they go on. And like what I tell my people in government, the two ministers believe that people around the FCT are demanding more. And like our mother, the Minister of State, will always tell us that there is work to be done in the area councils. Because the area council fall under her purview, and the Satellite and Development Agency fall under her purview. And she on that part don't gather the entire area council chairman. Tell them, say, it not go be like una they do before. This time around, nobody go hide under FCTA. Because now 3 tier of government, now we get federal, state, which is Abuja, and local. And for that local, Papa, now grassroots. So grassroots not mean say you be chairman or councillor to the attend burial or marriage. No, put road, grade road, give them seedlings of farm, knock fertilizer join, give them borehole. Not come sit down, take dressing, come they look like Peking where rain don't beat for near river. So at the end of those position, she believes say we go carry development reach grassroots. Now within the FCT own, you know, people don't understand say now FCTA they manage hospital, they manage schools, they manage agriculture within the city, they manage general component, social development secretariat, where you get both the orphanage, where you get both sport, where you get both tourism, where you get both youth development. All of these components, they under the FCT administration. And I want to Dr. Jumai talk. It they could make all the city, because in the last 1 year, when the two of them come back, that's the minister, Malam Mohamed Musa Bello, and Dr. Ramato Tijani Ali, when they come back, the first thing they do first, not to synergize. When they synergize very strongly, before they even kickstart work, arrange everything, finish, then we roll into this year. When we roll in, project work they go on. But like I tell people in Abuja most times, people go to pass project. Let me give one example when I get. If you know what we call the Southern Parkway. Southern Parkway, and that road for near Christian Center down to NTA area, Congo FCDA, come turn around the edges, come the connect area 8. You see that road, they don't almost finish that particular stretch, although the other alignment work they go on. Somebody they say, what in this minister they do? And we stay for on top of the road. And just do and not quite say na road we go chop. Na road we go chop. And you know that kind of road we then do there. If you do one for state, people go carry bell, ring bell everywhere. But for Abuja own, the good thing we say Abuja residents are matured. They want more.
Yes.
So like what Dr. Juma Amadu they talk, and when they feel that they are not getting what they want and they are mounting pressure to get more, they have a right to ask and get more.
Yeah.
Because that is why government is there. So that the people will feel the presence of why we all there together. This road for our front knife road not good. To come here not go easy. So it is waiting all of us go put for our mind say the reason why Dr. Juma they here, Madam Atika they shine like this they here and me I they here. Now make we wake up in the morning and work for the people of the explaining what have been done in the last 1 year. He said, what about the area council? Road not too good for Yanyao. Kuje Road still there. What about Buhari Road, Township Road? What about Karashi Apo Road? I tell them, say, make we finish, make God give us more finish COVID. Mama area council, Dr. Ramato Tijani Aliu, don't they very worried that there is the need for us to complete that road, so that the road will come out and join the Aldan Southern Expressway, which is this Apo resettlement site, and connect. So that people here for Karishi, people from Karishi area, people from areas like I hope so Nagroam, area like okay, Unano Karishi, Unano Orozo, Unano Gidandaya, Unano Gidamangoro, Unano areas like Marabaluku, area like Kurape, areas like Pianko, Atakalafia, Meganga, New Karishi, Rafibara, Bakintomi, all of them. Then go from that axis, come join this side and come from Apo area. Then they say, okay, they will work for, because the first 1 year, the truth about it is that COVID really affected us. And COVID still punctured the budget. and puncture the budget very heavily. But thank God for the reverse budget and everything. So in the aspect of health, in the last 1 year, people go agree say at least FCT don't try well. And even in infrastructure, if you go this Gadwa, the moment they give me like magic, make another 2 day flattering here. The road that links to the NCDC center for Gadwa housing estate, that road have been completely done, even the bridge and everything. I even tell the one engineer for FCDS, so when I finish road like this in less than 3 weeks, I say let us use that same speed as government that all of us be. Take the work for if that road can be, even the other road, even there for the center for Idu, Dr. Jim, am I correct? That road have also been speedily done. But thank God we do all of this to quickly fight COVID. But those roads will forever remain what? Ever are living around those areas there, and they will also be benefiting heavily here. Then when it comes to the issue of education, in education, I talked to one governor, I think early last year, the governor of West. He told me, say, I should come to his state. He has been able to build 3 secondary schools that are upstairs, story building. Now I say, go to Yanya. The school, they are all now upstairs building. Karo secondary school now, get upstairs. If you even come, what do you call it here? Gariki, the secondary school, all now upstairs. If you even go Kuba, you go see upstairs secondary school. If you go the other day back of, what do you call it, near Waterboard, the upstairs self, you even reach about 8 blocks. So if you build 1 or 3 upstairs for your state, and you call me, make a leave Abuja, come to see upstairs. Primary school here, get upstairs. For Abuja, upstairs full every year. So the standard of building now, if you go to school, you go upstairs many. So, but yet, people don't judge those ones as achievement because they demand more. And I maintain they have right, then get right to demand, because here in Abuja, a state governor where they one corner, we don't take and compare our own federal capital city, which is the gateway to the nation. So I think from that area, if you can't go other areas, agriculture, that one, we may not count so much because we know they see food. We will they here, we know they go villages, but the small seed input what they give them, the fertilizer, the other encouragement we give are also stimulating the system. I'm sure that some of the people who are indigent are coming up, but not everybody will sometimes get access, but the ones who get access sometimes are in the number, and those who have been able to organize themselves into a cooperative. So by and large, security issue, that one's still there. And like what thing somebody talks, sadly, you they build Abuja as a new capital city. Good people like complete package don't come inside Abuja. Criminals still follow and come. She come on her own. She come on her own, come at least work here. Criminals waiting for their own area, they still enter Abuja. So we are fighting them.
They won't complete her.
No. This one not direct. If you look at now, it carries short braid and center parting. Short braid and center parting. So it's started and center, and she's looking very. So it's security matter. That one, the Minister of FCT and the Minister of State, Dr. Ramatu, they are working very closely with the Commissioner of Police, Balachi Roman. Even the Commissioner of Police, most times he know they sleep because they call on day and night, as well as the other security agencies and components there to ensure that the city is safe. The criminals, they are working also day and night. But yet, as the criminals keep operating, like the bird that we learn to fly without perching, the hunter, which is the we have been raiding drug barons, drug cartels, drug syndicate, and sadly for me, like I said in one of the interview, the drug syndicate that we have been raiding, most times when we go out to raid, we discover that there are too many female handbag, female ID card, female shoes, as like women are their main target, and that is something that is actually against what do you call it now? I don't want to try and go gender. One against the female folk here, but thanks to the Commissioner of Police, Balachi Roma, and all those who are guiding us to go there, they have been very helpful, and we have been able to work on that and work on security very much. But that doesn't mean that criminal elements are not still going around very much, and we are hoping that as we enter the Ember month, they will also increase to find money for Christmas, and will also be coming up very high. So by and large, if you go around the FCT, so much is being done, and so much, like I also tell them whenever we meet, so much needs to be done. We will not pretend ourselves at all so much needs to be done. People of Abuja are yearning for so much because they believe that we are the center of unity and we must show that essence of excellence within us here. So if they demand, if anybody want demand, make it demand. And if you demand, we pray more get enough budgetary provision to do it. If we not get, we can bring in PPP to do it. And if we not get also, we also have to explain and try to go back. PPP. PPP to also get involved in it. Private partnership.
Bring what?
Public-private partnership into it to come and do it so that we can get it done and everything. But one thing when we talk, like what is Ojuma race, the resident of this city, they shouldn't give up to be demanding from government. May they not put them for insultive way, but let them keep insisting that they have a right to be served right. They have a right to enjoy the benefit of governance. So that together, all of us who are here together will feel governance and enjoy it to the fullest. You know, see me, I'm going to talk too much. I don't use 1 minute.
No.
Thank you
You don't
very much.
even know how to talk. Amaresi Hanu.
Thank you very much, Asa. And in demanding for better services, we also want to beg residents that they have levies to pay. The water board bill they have to pay because we're having serious challenges there. Environmental protection board bill they should pay. So all the bills you need to pay is your responsibility to do all those. And if you also notice in Nigeria, apart from civil servants and few offices, only civil servants pay tax. People don't pay tax in Nigeria. And if that is not done, how else can government have all the resources to serve you better? And if you pay your tax, then you can stand and demand for better services. But we are just talking at the level of FCT, water board bill, environmental bill, all your levies that you know that government are supposed to get from you for serving you better. People should just please be paying those bills for us. Thank you very much. So just like I said earlier, we have the airway from FCTA. So I'm going to hand over the microphone down to Atika to talk more about the COVID-19 activities. The minister have said she's the chairman of palliative distribution, and we've been doing that. She transvags the entire area council. And as I mentioned earlier, as soon as she came, she realized that you cannot serve the people by sitting there in the office. She started the tour of the area council, which she almost completed before the COVID-19 set in. But with that information at the back of her mind, she knows what to do, and she has already been charging the area council, like Ata said.
I stand to be corrected. I don't think say you get whether minister or minister of state, we don't go the villages the way the Amazon don't enter villages for FCT for Abuja.
No, even yesterday. She went to Kashi yesterday.
When you go see her wear this boot, this construction boot, they enter villages, sit down for village with them. No wonder he just see somebody wey born triplet they suffer for Benue, she go look for them. And person wey suppose take care of the triplet, instead when he go hide his face for shame,
they complain. So why they
complain? Amareta Hanu promise 500,000. The family never see 500 naira.
No. So I'll give her to she be somebody and believe in the power of the masses and believe that you are not just a leader by remaining in the office. You have to identify with them because they are the reason, like Ata said, why we are here. It's just that Nigerians, I'm just praying for a day that will have this mind to start asking our leaders questions because we have the power. You keep them there, they have to serve you better. If they don't serve, ask. Forget about the hunger that you're feeling for the moment. If you ask, they'll know that you're beyond the one mudu of rice or half loaf of bread in some cases that they will give them to vote. You cannot demand for vote today. After 4 years, they will not see you. And like I told some people, if you must collect money, minimum wage is now 30,000 naira. Collect times 4 years, then the person can go. Not just 5,000 naira, and you collect their vote and you not see them again. People should start holding our politicians, civil servants accountable for the service that we are supposed to provide for them. That way, Nigerians will be better. I told some group yesterday, the PEGI people, I said, the better Nigerian we are asking for, you people are a community. Put yourself together. Ask government questions. You're supposed to do this road for us. It has not been done. What happened to the monies that have been paid? Then people know that, yes, Nigerians are becoming awake to their own responsibilities beyond government doing for you. If you don't ask them, they will not know that you know what they're supposed to do for you. So, and that is what the Minister of State, Dr. Mota Tijani Aliu, believe that government officials must be responsible and accountable to the people. So I'll give Atika now MC Expensive to talk, because most of our activities, she's the one that officiated. That's why we call her MC Expensive. Because it's very hard to pay her bills when she comes to officiate your functions.
Thank you very much. Very powerful to Ruan Lafia, Dr. Juma Amodu herself. My brother, I'd like to start by appreciating the ordinary president of the ordinary people. I know he's somewhere now watching us. Thank you for always giving us an opportunity to meet with the citizens. And I saw the way Engineer Daji looked at Mr. Atta when he heard a PPP. He thought he had PDP. I could tell. Yes, I could tell from the look on his face. And that's so funny. So thank you very much, my brother Akramakanla, and everybody in the studio this morning. They say my name na Atika. I did expensive before I joined them, Dr. Juma Amodu. Now I did very cheap. I don't did very affordable. Dr. Juma, if you wake up 3 a.m., begin call me, say we suppose they Guarimpa. They get some group of people where they say they never chop for 3 days. They're on that bridge. Then we'll go there to rescue. Well, that's why we're here. That's why Dr. Amatu Tijani, who have called some of us to work with her, have seen it necessary that it be just like soldier. If they just call you now, so you go stand up. Some of them, they see Mr. Atta, 2 a.m., they climb lorry and trailers where they try enter. That's the work the minister and the Minister of State. And that's how they operate. Someone was once telling me that they don't see Malam Musa Bello often on TV. I said everybody cannot be a screen god or goddess. That, have you heard of people they call silent achievers? We have them. So when you go to the roads in FCT, you're driving, you will know that the FCT is working. And recently, if you notice, there is this light up Abuja going on. We have street lights, solar paneled street lights in the nooks and crannies of Abuja now. Yes, I was somewhere in Nyanya, and then I saw street lights. People were taking photographs close to the street light at night. I'm sure they haven't seen that area that beautiful at that time. That's the FCT working. And, you know, work is still ongoing because the solar paneled street lights are also being extended to the satellite towns. And then the minister and the Minister of State.
I go appreciate ordinary president because he give on a free consultant service that time.
Yeah.
We and again, we also appreciate the minister for keying in, because some people, instead, the next thing we'll go here, we've been doing it. We are planning. In fact, budget done day, and at the end of the day, on I no go see the work for ground. We've all been doing planning and budget. But brother, this my brother. It makes sense, and it translates the sense. People they see him.
So you see, FCT is working, and like my brother, my brother, I get confused. He's supposed to be my colleague. Don't tell my brother. See, they quote Islamic months and days, and when we they fast, he knows it more than us. Mr. Atta rightly said, in area of agriculture, there are a lot coming to the people. We have the SAPZ project that the FCT is currently working on with African Development Bank. Even yesterday, the Honorable Minister of State was on a video conference with the entire management, from president to the top management of AFDB, for more than 3 hours.
Wow.
They are trying to see how they can better the lives of the people of the FCT by industrializing the industrial zone of the FCT, which is Gwagwalada Area Council. So we have the Pai Konkore grazing reserve, so many things coming in agriculture. We had some people that were empowered in fishery, people who have who are specialized in fishery. So they've been given free starter packs. Yes, that happened in Kwali not too long ago, before the pandemic kicked in. So that's what has halted all those. And also in primary health care, you see now you can access your health care easily. During this pandemic, our bigger hospitals were busy with COVID-19 patients. And then that period, the primary health care centers, were upgraded. And then, people started getting the health needs, the health care they need. And of course, in the distribution of palliative, it was an opportunity to reach the people. It was like an eye-opener, because we went to the entire 64 wards we have in the FCT. We went everywhere. I said 64 because originally it's 62 with 10 on each from each area council. and AMAC having 12, but there are 2 wards in AMAC that are bigger than 10 local governments in some states. So we decided to split them into 2. So we're in 64 different locations. And we ensure that the people who are deserving, who needs these palliatives, got them. After the distribution, when we don't enter their houses, go meet them again. Mama can say she wants to start another phase of distribution. The one where they make Dr. Juma Amadu sleep for night. Now we can't say, okay, some groups don't complain. Maybe we call the Christian Association of Nigeria, FCT chapter. They call League of Imams. They call President of People Living with Disability. They call people who, plenty CSOs, where we say, now them they handle all these small NGOs. Say, okay, on top say, we know if we reach everybody, because we've been they do them with the local government, area council chairman and ward councillors. Make we still see those people who know say then they deserving of these things where we say no reach them. Make them carry themselves come. May we identify them. And as I talk to you now, over 100,000 have also been distributed. And every day now we they get the list. Now as I just they get and as some say if they push into Dr. Jumai, as I say na she mama palliative. Don't carry do anti of palliative. Me now baby. So if she just they hit me, I go just hit her too. Then she go begin the pursue for approval. So this is like an eye opener. So it's something that she enjoys doing. Anyway, they enter yesterday. They say she get program. Say me she send person. She said no, now opportunity to go see that Karishi road where they say they don't complete. Now she can't carry. As we they go the Karishi, Dr. Juma, I don't know say the place far like that. Now so we can't they go. Now so the place can't fine. We not even hit one whole go slow for road because the road they smooth and they don't dualize them. So those are the things that are ongoing in the FCT where we say plenty people no, but plenty things they happen. Plenty things that these people, this minister and this minister of state, they don't talk and say anything will go better the life of the people plus indigene plus residents. I don't correct that impression plenty times for different media houses. Say they not get time whether they do anything, whether they limit them to certain class of people. Our concern is say if just say you know say you dey on top the land for FCT, you say if you dey entitled to everything where they come, just like every other person. So now wetin they do be that. And on security, I see don't talk even the commissioner myself, as small as I be, if I call her, he go carry phone. Say, Oga kata they here. Oh. They say make we call you. The man too, they sleep. So this FCT, everybody where they work with these people where they now people will be say, like some of us we swear say we die here. Until the people of FCT them get waiting, then really deserve. So more keep the complaint coming. As now they complain. The way we see them. Because we don't they give them sense of belonging. Some villages now water they no get. So why did they work on the water? Because some fine villages, they we go see reason to they spend our money for we country and make we take the and not be say the money where they come person they chop them. No, we need that to still better the life of the people. So for now, myself I know Sabi talk. Just like Ata, I know Sabi talk. Oh, I just manage this year.
It's good as they gather people when no Sabi talk. Cause for Sabi talk about I go come learn.
Thanks very much, Africa. It's expensive. And just to add to what she said, during this COVID-19, a lot of things come out. The palliative distribution to update our social register. Before COVID-19, they only allocate 140,000 people in FCT as the vulnerable people. But in the course of distributing on the palliative, the Minister of State said we must develop a form. We don't just give people, we give you the form to fill. name your phone number. We also understand that some people don't get phone number because of the place where they live, no network to even get number. So as we speak today, we have over 600,000, almost 700,000 vulnerable people in Abuja, which we never knew existed. There are some that the COVID-19 made them to become vulnerable because their source of livelihood was taken away. So they are there, but we classify them. The poorest of the poor are there. But like I said, if not for COVID-19, we will not know that we have this number of poor people living in FC that we can capture them in the data. So for national planning, we don't get data, and the data is still being updated because we are still giving out to those that we know that are really poor, just like Atika said. But now the minister says CSO complaints, so we know do and well. We now said, okay, Mona, come help us do now. So now then they majorly do it in they happen now. Thank you very much. I'll give our big brother. He has been around us for a while. And when he's talking, he will introduce himself properly and tell us why, when Atta said PPP, he was somehow back there. Why should Atta mention PPP here today? Thank you very much.
Morning, Giza.
You, they say now you be white lion of Nigeria. And I say I'm so. Where I want to start from, my name now Adaji Usman. Now maybe the talk person for APC for FCT. Now they call him publicity secretary. That is why when I thought say he said PPP. Now I look and well. I look at second time again. Like I know what in talk. But you know, me I no go school. You know, so these three people will speak. Wait now, you know, you get us they be now. The people will speak. You know, so they are English if you hear them. It think they sweet. But my own, as I no go school now, I go talk for the local language where me I take sabi. You get what in Oyibo people they call cognate experience. Now person where be say you don't do something, come back, can't do the same thing again. No, so if you do them, can't do them again, you go come master and well. The minister of FCT, where it be Malam Musa Bello, he don't be minister for this FCT. That first time, it be like person where buy fire will carry and come house. When you drop and go carry one leg up, you won't look as the environment be. The man carrying leg up, check and where we know as FCT be that first time when he come. Because another assignment now they give him. He can't go. For the wisdom of the president, say the way this man don't start, make I give him another opportunity again with the experience where he gets. Now he return back. He knows as he don't return back, he don't see the FCT where for that first time up, then he can't understand them where for this second time. So I'm not surprised when Atta don't speak all the English of waiting the man they do. Because he don't look am, see him inside, outside, everywhere. So he know where problem they and where need attention. That is why we where we don't start small politics. So they tell people, say if you send person go National Assembly for instance, and you know say the man they do well, give him another opportunity again, make it get experience, use and well for your people. Except if you don't do well, drag and come back to your house. That one now one. The Minister of State, Hajjah Dr. Ramatu Tijani, my big sister. Now what in my way they say it be like say they born am for FCT. Because so no place the one where I thought they call on the slap hand for them. Now small. If she dey here, she go call villages where you never hear them before for FCT because she sabi everywhere. That one means say he know everywhere where need attention. No wonder where he come begin to give attention to places where he need them. For us, where we dey party, you get sometimes with the verse. And I go tell you why with the verse.
Why you wanna tell us?
The verse can't be selfish verse. You know why? The ministers, the two of them, they come see and say they are called to service. Yes, it's true say they come from a political party. But it may be true say as they come enter, now only that political party they're supposed to serve. They serve people generally.
Oh, no.
If you dare any party, you come.
Now selfish verse be that.
So we were with the party, with the verse, they could carry attention, give us now. Not so that they do them in the time pass. They say all of us no go feed they do, waiting the previous people they do. They do it like that, they go. So if they know they look face. So whether you do one party or you do another party. The importance of that problem where you carry come, now they look. And how the thing will affect the community where you come from. Now so they do. So now that place now we can't do selfish. They look and say make they do them as they do them in those days. So the thing can't give them opportunity. Say, on the day when we go get mouth, we won't talk again. We go feel carry the things where they don't do, begin they talk. But if they can't do it selfishly, we know we get mouth, carry and talk tomorrow. Now so the matter be. But I won't put mouth for one small thing. Like what in my sister Atika talk. For this matter of palliative, you know, waiting will be like Oliver Twist. We they always ask for more. But even as they ask for more, somebody tell me for one these our what do you call it? Societies, various society organizations. Some of them come and say they won't know how much what the budget they carry do this palliative. That's how they do palliative plenty. Then they ask question. The answer where I give some of them and question where I ask them be say, una they see the palliative, they say yes, they see them. They think the rich people, they no reach all. I say whether you carry the whole money where in Nigeria, come only FCT, you know feel reach everybody. But una they say and they say yes. You they ask for budget. What about people where they don't do budget? Keep them. They carry the budget, put them inside bag. Una not even see one thing. What do you want to talk about those people? I don't even understand where they come from. That means say it is even best. Say they come out something. You see 1 naira come out. They carry 8 naira. I mean 10 naira come out. Carry 8 naira out of the 10 naira. Do something for people and people see them. They say 10 naira they bring her out. They don't even do something of 1 naira out of the 10 naira. Which one was passed? And meanwhile, every time when they do this palliative, the Minister of State, they always make sure say people, they see them transparently as the team be. I go give you one example. When we started, Dr. Jume give me one small wahala with AIT. I can't go AIT one day. Now they can't ask me plenty questions. I can't tell them, say, they do palliative, they do palliative. As I run my mouth, they finish. Can't do another one, run mouth again. Before I reach my house, everybody put for my house. Say, no, my house, now the palliative day. Everybody won't come collect our relations, so friends, so everybody. But the truth be say, the minister don't swear on top of the palliative. So even you, where you dey inside, if you carry the one where it's supposed to be for people, carry and go your house, say make COVID-19 catch you. How you want carry and go your house again? Don't carry stuff
before inside room you talk.
No, you talk am openly for air. So the palliative never reach my own house, except the one where they say carry am, go chop. And I saw no reach Dr. Jume house. Now so no reach Atika house. The carry out and I saw no reach in house. With the carry and do for people, make the thing reach the people where supposed need them. So person where they do this kind of thing is supposed to be say make we encourage them and make we give them encouragement, make them supposed to do more. On the whole, plenty things still need to be done. And out of the plenty things need to be done, if you know great person, you know go know whether the person they deaf or you know they deaf. The ministers they not fit they everywhere for FCT. The only person where they talk where they pay them. Now the doctor goes, okay, you get headache, okay, make I examine you. So if you not talk where they pay you, they no go fit examine you. So we they challenge people. Instead of them to challenge the government, now we they challenge the people now. So now na carry on a problem, come talk them as a thing they be, make them fit carry the solution, give them. But before then, I went to a place yesterday, me where they had the farm. I show say most people where they had the farm now. I go one place they call Lele Farm, Lele, in Kwali. In one village like that, around Pay, I entered this time yesterday, I did that side. If you see the kind farm work where they go there, they have one very long table land. Make people go check out. If you see the farm work where they go on there, only that one alone, if the thing can't do finish, come out, you go see the food go boku for everywhere. And that one are just small out of the plenty what they do for everywhere for FCT. But the only problem, where would they get be say, even those who are supposed to bring the food, come, make them make them affordable, make people feel get them. Then I go bring the food again, come they make them more difficult for people to be able to get the food. Government do their part, make we, where we also be citizens, make we do our part. If all of us join hand, I know say this country, this 1 year where we are seeing, now small thing now they talk, but the next 1 year, what we go see be say Abuja go begin to turn to mini London. That is if London even find which Abuja as a day now. I thank you now.
Thank you very much. Let's appreciate him.
Thank you very much, my big brother Adaji. So I will now allow Akaramakala to open the microphone for FCT resident to call in. Then, where necessary, we'll answer them. But like
So the FCT residents.
Yes, residents. So that
their mic don't on already.
No problem. They ready for them.
They don't on their mic.
And like Mr. Adaji said, and I
nobody
always,
can off their mic.
We can't off it.
Nobody can. It's not even okay. Talk less of offing their mic.
And like I always say this thing, the ministers or directors can never be at all the locations of FCT. So now people, they responsible to call our attention. I make the minister also long time ago, even before the second term, make the call center toll free. You don't get excuse not to call because you're not going to be charged for calling. So many people call. It's when you call because we are not there and nothing is done that you now go and start shouting that I complain and nothing was done. So all the complaints are going to be attended to because minister, they don't charge everybody. If you know if you work, just go your house. You beg to apply application. You say you are going to abide by the rule to serve people. If you don't want to serve, just go. People they wait. An opportunity now we get there where we did today because we did better pass everybody. So more just use the opportunity very well to do what we are supposed to do. If you feel say the money they plenty, go find your own work. But people when go and do the work then they. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's appreciate her. Before we open the telephone line, Moku go market.
For your boss to pay your salary 4 months in advance, or for your landlord to give you 70% discount on your next rent? Is it even possible for a bus conductor to allow passengers enter without paying? Some things may be impossible, but on QuickTeller, everything is possible. Like shopping from over 100 international stores on QuickTeller Global Mall, paying your estate levy, toll gate fees, buying event tickets, funding your betting wallets, sending money, paying electricity bills, school fees, buying everything. Download the QuickTeller app or visit quickteller.com to make that payment now. QuickTeller, everyday payments made easy.
Human Rights Radio.
Lembe.
Oh, lo.
Like for people listeners all what? Then even people wait there for studio because I say their mic is on. It's very loud. Hey, make I take this question. Abdul Rahman Mani. Please help me ask Madam Jumai that area councils and teachers are yet to get their minimum wage arrears for 14 months. To enjoy arrears and minimum wage with plenty question mark like saying I may be Dr. Juma expensive because you know go work under this present set of ministers where you go there expensive because people must always reach you. I make 2 a.m. 3 a.m. they road they work. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You don't see person will pass you for proverb the pastor imam.
May the peace and love of God surround you all.
Amen.
Madam Chief Doctor, Madam Jumai, I thank you with your colleagues for stepping in that divine station most of the time. May God Almighty protect you all.
Amen.
You see, the talk where when I carry come, it can't be like a network where get 5 bars. No communication of can't ask you and say it remains small. You see, a lady talks say he no fit date a man that is broke. Meanwhile,
a lady
no fit date man wey broke.
A lady talk say What do you say, lady talk? Because lady plenty for studio.
I said, a lady said, he not be a man that is broke. Meanwhile, now office bill take hold in brand.
Man, no day. All the ladies, they go wait for you for airport when they come back. So now office pin, now you take hold on.
And I take hold on. I go come home when we are people from security. Then I go come. Madam Jimai, thank you so much. You see, for this station will be deleting almost every day. People don't turn Julius Berger for this creative way they talk. I beg, may God Almighty touch the heart of people. People are dying of hunger. I beg, whatever you can do, God don't mark your name. Say you are doing so well out of the loss will be here. You see, the relationship between fish and water. The last time God make me believe, say, betrayal and real. Because when I see water, they participate in cooking fish. You get that you do. Nigeria no fit there for this kind of situation where we say we get money and people are dying of hunger. Look at mostly in Abuja. And I beg, I want to talk one important thing. We have been talking about it. Abuja no great public toilet. It's a fact shame. Yeah, another year not supposed to hear this. They could not try. They could not try. Some big men I know say they go down they offload for their motor, but they have no how they go pick up. That's true I talk so. Because if you do, I mean, no go feel carry any other body to reach house. I beg. Akamakala, may God strengthen you now.
I mean.
I love this station. I love this station.
We love you too.
I beg.
Thank you.
And our masses. You know, the book of in the Bible, the book of Job, God before Roman.
The book of Job, wait now. Your at the talk I don't tell you say sometimes your network for France there know the the day stable. Waiting book of okay sir. Okay sir.
I said the book of Job, 9 come before Romans.
9 come before.
You get the job first.
Before Romans.
Yes. Make them get the job before Romans.
Amaresiano. Okay. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Make I enter, go drink kunu.
Oh yeah, go drink and go drink and thank you very much. Let's appreciate him as they go to drink in kunu. Your Excellency. My brothers and sisters, the number we wanna go call na 090-99-88-7700. Chief.
Thank you very much. You know, he make one very important point.
Yes.
About public toilet. I just want to let them know. So, you know, last year, November, the president signed Executive Order 009, which mandated all state of federation to ensure that we stop open defecation. And then before, the minister, Malam Muhammad Musa Bello, was in the Minister of Water Resources office just to affirm the fact that FCT has already done everything possible to domesticate that particular order, which means very soon, because a lot of people don't express interest to come build this public toilet around FCT at the designated place to be identified by the relevant department. So very soon it will become a thing of the past across the area council. And if we remember, early this year before COVID-19, the Minister of State and the Minister of Water Resources, they were in one community to tell the people how on their own they can construct this latrine that they'll be using, the UNICEF approved standard of this public toilet in their community. They demonstrated it for them, and very soon, like I said, everybody for Abuja will know say the minister na talk na do minister in be. We don't pass that down with the promise. It's not in their agenda. Even to come they sing waiting then they do, their agenda also, but we need people to know, because if you know talk, now waiting people know they see, then go they talk. Now make we also come, they let them know waiting done they happen. Then where we get gaps is the responsibility to ensure that those gaps are being bridged or addressed properly. And like you said, people for students are they free, but when I know so be family, draw our attention constructively to what we need to do. And like Atika said earlier, she talked about the ordinary president, because through Brekete family, the area of unemployment has been really, really addressed. I'm not sure if there's any state in Nigeria that has empowered people and make millionaires out of people who never thought they could become anything like the Brekete Family Academy has done, which is part of what Social Development Secretariat should have been doing. And that partnership, based on what has been happening here, it has taken a lot of people off the street. So I want to also thank the Academy for that particular grab that they have been able to bridge on behalf of FCTA. By our youth department, there are a lot of fantastic bags that have been coming out of our youth department. And if you see those bags, you know, believe in Nigeria and they make those bags. So the youth center in Nyanya has been working, fabricating lots of things that people are using in their household now. So make people call in, like Akarama Kalad already announced the number, so that we'll know what them feel about what has been happening in the past 1 year. Thank you very much.
Tayo Olayemi is a good morning. What is happening to pedestrian bridges under construction in Kubo and Arab Road, Kubwa? Something needs to be done about people crossing road at Area 3. Make I pick this call before. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my Akramakallah.
Good morning, the good barrister with the good heart.
My Oga, how are you, sir?
No put me for trouble. Where the Oga day before? People now go come just like they do Andaji. People go come gather here now. Say if the good barrister with the good that you be Oga, you don't come make you give us palliative. You are not be Oga, no put me for trouble.
Well done.
Thank you,
You
sir.
are doing wonderfully well.
Oh,
sir.
thank you very much.
And good morning to all Brekete family in the studio, sir.
Good morning,
sir.
I quickly want to observe at this point that I can say the entire information about the activities of the FCT administration has been put before us this morning.
Yes, sir.
We have every cause to say thank you because we have seen some people that are assigned to do something that they have not done it. And everyone has not fallen since then. But for them to have taken, at least if they have not done up to our expectation or up to our desire, for them to have even taken steps, and we are seeing they have done this, they have done that, we thank them, that Allah continue to bless them.
Amen.
However, it's for them. In the area of youth development and in the area of empowering people, Chief Mrs. Dr. Jumai said it passingly. What is the FCTA as a body doing to directly collaborate with Brekete family? Brekete Family Academy. We are collaborating, but the collaboration is not something tangible that you can hold them responsible for. I want them to look at it. It's something, I know it's something they cannot determine here now, but I want them to look at it to turn FCTA empowerment program in collaboration with Brekete Family Academy as a pilot scheme to tell other states and even the federal government to let them know that with Chikini money, with Chikini collaboration with Brekete Family Academy, they can get to touch more lives. They can get to touch more lives. Madam Jime has just talked about them having one academy in Karu or somewhere. I want to tell you, if you asked 1,000 youths
in FCT, maybe they will have just about 10 or 20 who will have an idea of that their academy in Karu or Jiko, wherever it is. But this is an academy that has the clout, that has the pedigree, that people believe that has performed beyond the expectation of people. Somebody who was not having 5 naira before, after attending their training with little money, he has been able to feed his family to start living a very good life. This is a tested and trusted academy. They should not be looking for anything again. Let them go and mobilize in their capacity as the FCT administration. If it is something, they will give out forms. Like all this, she said something very, 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 in fact, the thing highly catastrophic. I felt so bad that in a whole FCT where we window dress everything, they can have over 600,000 people living below the poverty level. That is the one they were able to see in my area that they have not covered. I know I can point at about 20, 30 people I see on the road every morning I go out that have not been touched by their program. Which means their 600,000 is just a chickening. It's just a very minute number of people that are living below poverty level in FCT. With the administration, the power of this administration, if FCT minister or minister of state should just come to Brekete family and say they have generated a form. If you are interested in any of the academy, any of the activities of Brekete Academy, come and obtain this form free of charge, fill it. It's just that they will be taking them in batches. They can have records. They can come back in another 2 years to tell us that within this so number of months, within so number of years, these are the names of people that have affected their life positively. There are some of these academy, some of these programs we run in our academy, that for you to be established for this business is not more than 20,000-25,000. You are already in business. There is nothing bad in empowering our people in FCT. This one will not be stolen. People will not. All this one they have said now, except those who are directly affected, who have benefited directly amongst the citizens of FCT, that will be a witness to what they are doing now. That will say, yes, I was giving palliative. Yes, I enjoy so under FCTA. Some of these things they are telling us, except for those who have critical mind, people will see it as being just that they are telling us stories. But they will have empirical proof that they have trained 12,000 youths in FCT. They have been issued certificates, and they have even been given 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 to start their businesses. And they will have a kind of platform to monitor how they are doing. In another 2-3 years, they will say yes in partnership with Brekete, minding the fact that people know the pedigree of Brekete, that whatever we say, we are doing it. And minding the fact that people are very sure of the kind of leadership God has given us FCT in the minister and the minister of state. In fact, two of them, they are too much. I've never met any of them.
Let's appreciate them now. They are too much.
Yes, I met minister of FCT before when he was the chairman of National Health Commission. Except then, since Allah has put him in the post of ministerial whatever, I have never had any contact with any of them. I have never collected anything. I'm not campaigning. But let's say the truth, they are wonderful people. They are wonderful people. A whole minister will be entering Lungu. I went to Buhari for a case some times ago, and I saw the minister. They said that's the minister of state in Buhari. I said, God has given us good leadership in FCT. But for people to now have that direct touch of these people, let us see a kind of collaboration, not a loose one. A neat collaboration, well executed, well planned between the FCTA and Brekete Family Academy. There is nothing we need for our youth in Abuja here that they cannot find in Brekete Academy. There is nothing. And these are things that will affect their life directly, positively, and we will start to see change immediately after the conclusion of this academy. I want to implore most sincerely We are not lacking in Brekete Academy. We are not making case because we want to make money from FCTA. No. But we want to assist them to allow people to see what they are doing pragmatically. So that people will see it and say, yes. But because by the time they start, it will be very difficult for them not to have affected the life of people positively, virtually maybe 1 or 2 people in each family in FCT. And it will be something people will see and appreciate. I implore Madam Jumai, our doctor, Mrs. Pelepelesius Igalatius, or my sister, to please communicate this to the authority of FCDA. We need a clear-cut understanding and arrangement between FCTA authority and Brekete Family Academy to train our teeming youth. See, we don't need to give us food. This money they are using to buy food to distribute to houses. They will use half of it to develop over 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 youths in FCT. And criminality will reduce. All this wahala will reduce. I know of that place where Guy Caro said they went to. I have known that rock or whatever around Aponepa. It has been there for over 20 years. As far as I know, since the day I entered this Abuja, I've been hearing the name of that rock where they go. In fact, embarrassingly, you will get there. I've gone there before to take a look, to have a look of what they are doing there. Embarrassingly, you will get there. You will even see security operatives. You will see police at times in police uniform buying things there. You see army uniform going there to what do you call it? To buy something from these people. I saw it korokoro with my eyes before, not now. I've not gone there in the last how many years. But the time I went there, about 2-3 times I went there, we were working on a particular arrangement there. I saw police officers in uniform. I saw army in uniform participating in activities of this boy, buying something from them. And I learned anytime police is about going there to go and arrange them, then they will have been informed, they will go. This is what is happening. But by the time we have people well taken care of,
he will try and make you round up so that other people go contribute.
Yes, they will contribute because if care is not taken, if they take this step and it is working, sincerely, you hardly see any nonsense on Abuja Road. Because majorly youth are the one doing this. Please, Akramakala, sorry for taking much of your time.
No, not
it's because of the way the team pay me well.
Yes, sir.
Let us have FCTA, our Brekete Family Academic collaboration on the empowerment of our youth, male and female. May God assist us. Thank you very much. Good morning and bye for now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So quickly, let me just respond to those particular points you raised. Shortly, just to respond. Shortly before the pandemic, while the Minister of State was going on tour, she observed that so many youths are in the area council communities doing nothing. There's a particular community in Kwari that we saw them in the afternoon during school hours. They were just there, maybe around 10, 14, 15, up to 21 years doing nothing. So she now, at that point, she said, as soon as we get back to the office, I should write to all the area council chairmen that she wants to have a desk in all their offices. They should just give us a place in their office. We are going to have a computer there and an internet so that all the area council youth, women youth, and particularly youth, they'll register them, have their database, know where their areas of interest is. She even discussed with the president that this is not what we are willing to make public here, but that effort is being made to ensure that we have a very good relationship with the already existing structure in Brekete Academy. But we can't do that without having a data of all these youth, know where their interests are. So that is going to happen. And the Yanya Youth Center is not an academy, it's a center where the youth development department just randomly select youth based on their competency to see what they can fabricate. And this includes also shoemaking, bags that they have been making in those areas. We appreciate his point, and very soon we are going to unveil the robust relationship that is going to see to the true emancipation of our youth from unemployment, and at the same time create wealth and generate revenue for our people.
Okay, thank you very much. Jonathan, he says, Auda, Dotty don't take over the road. Oh. This is one among many. Then 2, task force almost kill people before my very eyes just because they want to arrest a car who didn't buy ticket. Which no be your task force, ba? Now your task force?
Sorry, not be our task force.
No be on our task
but
force.
now AMAC task force, and I think minister and the AMAC chairman don't they discuss at that level. The minister of state that oversees the area council is not looking happy about that. The FCT minister as well is not comfortable with the way this task force sometimes jump into people's car, drag their steering with them,
park motor
and
to make
park
call.
To even drop
sorry,
your,
sir,
one day
sorry,
when
sir.
you drop in sister, one man will cry come our office, just drop in sister for somewhere. Then the enter say me go bring 30,000 naira. So that one pain me. So I called the AMAC vice chairman. He ordered that the car be released immediately. I said because the man saying just drop in sister, they go work and then carry the motor. Since around that can 12, now he cry come minister office. Luckily he meet me say they come out go enforcement. But make I touch something we won't forget. The thing where somebody asks about the Kugbo pedestrian bridge,
yes,
we will not forget that. So the person no go there unhappy with us.
Yes,
that pedestrian bridge, FCT they construct them for what we call Kugbo by second gate when they go back, and that's around the Abuja Kefi road. The road now they go under expansion, not be our road, now federal government road under the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing. And they handle that stretch through a Chinese Exim Bank loan being handled by a Chinese firm. So when we consider as the road they come, we cannot be doing bridge while they also they do their road expansion. Now we can't stop because it at any point when they finish, then they come they are still even discussing so that they may even capture that our bridge into their own contract and finish them as their own. But I think in all of this, once that road don't come out, they don't come back to site now after COVID, although they're not very fast as I expected, they won't talk for grant, and they can speed up. Once that road don't ready, then that bridge can be concluded. The bridge for Dusi Alhaji, that one, I think that one they go on, but it's also a little bit slow.
You know they go on at all.
I know we don't show face for grant.
Dusi Alhaji for that
market, that market.
Hey.
You know say no, there was no bridge before. Now you can't call me one, they can't warn me. Now we can't cry, go tell them they can't start the pedestrian bridge. So now when you don't say na pota now, I never go there for the past 1 week. So maybe I rain down for 3 days now. I go check them again.
And I go beg you again, not just stuff for Dusa Alhaji. Yeah. You see, the work where they do, they go. Yeah. Thank God you mention them. Yeah. As a most especially from where did they call this place? Ushafa to Buhari.
Yes.
You know, say they be great on both sides of the road.
Yes.
Now the thing don't come weaken
the current road. Okay.
The thing don't they collapse.
Okay.
As they grade them, the thing come weaken. So where water not supposed to they follow enter under the road, they enter. If you drive go there now you go see as the
road. For the Jigo area.
Whether Jigo or
that Jigo area.
It don't extend past Jigo.
My Oga, when you talk about that do say market area, Oga don't fence market now. You not thank minister. Oh, now you talk say when they fence market not good for road. Now they don't fence market. Minister fence down.
For minister, they fence and come put better color.
Now you say me they fence that road not that market not good. Now when they fence and now at least make you sit and thank you. So say don't fence as you demand. Don't fence the market. So that particular then what in that Oga mentioned for that drug? No, that drug hill. Now sensitive thing, and I thank God that the commissioner of police, Balachi Roma, they really put us to tax on that and Toragora drug hill. We don't rate them severally, and very sadly, that hill they're very close to town, even almost inside town. You go to look at, you go to look at, you know, gonna say bad thing they go. When you just climb there, we don't go there. We don't even go there at a certain point. If we reach there, we they park in their hand for bago. You go see codeine for carton. You go see Ramadan for carton. Yeah. I'm telling you go see all this jackknife. You go see women handbag, women shoe, women what do you call that? Women ID card. And let's say those drug dealers now women
they target
then they road pass. But at the end of the day, we'll keep going there at all times. And like what thing would they beg? Please make we stop to patronize all those hard drugs. It's not good at all. And our uniform men also, thanks to the CP as well. Make them also try. Make them know they go there, go take those things.
We will still come back to that AMAC task force.
No, that one.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Nahumi and Devan also.
The Van with Jonathan.
Jonathan, where Jonathan Ivano from?
I come from Wuse.
Waiting be your contributor.
I would like to greet guests in the house.
Did they answer you?
But better go to one road in Pape. Please, I want them to tell me, is it the area council or the FCT meeting? Because Gavo Pape, Gavo Bolisa Pape, Gavo Boss Buhari, no single bridge there. But unfortunately that you go that road, you need to interpret the problem. And I also want to add, I don't know if they can cite one project that FCT has done in Pape, or Pape is not under FCT, because I find it difficult to know
the hearing question.
The population of Pape, you can't find the borehole. That they should count how many boreholes have been done in Pape. I don't understand. Is it Pape only the area council can do that, or FCT, or Pape is not in FCT, or they are not in area council? I can't even identify the sensitive people that have done something in that area. Those are manifestos, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Before I give Ata the microphone, I just want to let him know that if then they follow the news, when Minister have said the tour area council, she go Buhari and she start from that Pape. She identify all the challenges, and the coordinating director of STD, the engineer Felix, he make us understand say that Pape road up to Buhari, they don't award them. And like we said, COVID-19 really stole so many things. The budget has been reversed, and we'll just still crave their indulgence to still be patient with government. Finances improve, then we'll see physical activities for that road. Even me and Ata, we talked about this road yesterday in the office. So I'll give him, making just shed light on the things that we are planning, that the ministers are also thinking along the line to ensure that people have ease of
not the only road they talk. It's even for there, and then they no see borehole where government sink for them for
you know
there.
The problem, even in the course of the tour, that was why we said people should own the process of governance. There are boreholes, but people don't maintain these boreholes because they are government provided borehole. And Minister said also said, we went to Kuje, for example. The borehole, if you remember in this town, the MDG, there's no community that there was no borehole. They are still there. She has even asked people from each community to identify where they are so they can reticulate them. Then SDG also, in Kuje, for example, we saw 2 boreholes. There's a borehole that an NGO dug for them. It was being kept as if you go near that borehole, the community will come and beat you up. But the one that government dug for them was just unattended to. So we're not asking what could be responsible for this. Is that people don't see government property as their own property, or why they're not maintaining government property as they are maintaining that an NGO donated to them. So until we own the process, we'll not really enjoy what government has provided for us. If Minister of State said they should dig borehole in one community, they will not be there to use this borehole. It's the people who are living there that should use it. So own the process, maintain it, and let them know where you need something very minimal to make sure that it's working. But if you say that it's government property, it's not my property, who is the government? The money that could have been used to repair this borehole that government has provided for you that you should have just maintained, that the money that could have been used to maybe do something else for you, then be invested in this borehole that you should have just maintained to ensure that is your own. You're the person using, not the minister or the minister of state. So ownership is key when government provides infrastructure for us in all our community. Thank you.
Make I talk with people no go one here, and truth now we go talk. If we come here can't lie, not good at all. It's not good make we can't lie to ourselves. I don't talk on before, I don't advise them, I don't insist on them. The person talk about Pape that to come out to enter Pape they very hard. Pape must test caterpillar. Pape must test caterpillar. Pape must test caterpillar.
Maybe they prepare.
Person where they come up for Pape to Metama not reach 10 minutes.
Yes.
People they spend 2 hours. All the road shoulder, they don't take container cover them. If they climb Pape Hill from Grange Hill to what class to Katampe Junction to reach don't catch before you don't born finish because no motor fit enter inside. So if we want get paper, free paper alignment. We must reclaim the road shoulder. All the container wey dey for there must remove enter market. But other council don give them some markets there. Nobody, all the markets are empty. All the road traders, person wey dey sell ugu, go dey cut ugu. Your side mirror go dey touch ugu basin or ugu train. So they must go back to the market. While we must free the whole alignment. And those who have been given contract for road cannot come and take position. But if those container and everything, Pape must take caterpillar for the whole area to be clean and people to come out in 10 minutes and not 2 hours. Thank you.
Pape must test caterpillar. People no one hear this one true. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Good morning to Brekete family.
Good morning.
My name is Kevin Solomon Benedict.
Yes, sir.
As I have a little complaint.
I did hear you.
Can you hear me, sir?
Very well, sir.
Yes, I lost one of my finger in one of the pottery company in Kuje.
You lost one of your finger in one of the pottery company in Kuje?
No. One of their machine cut one of my finger from out.
One of their machine?
Yes, sir.
What do you go do for the pottery where the one of their machine can't cut your finger?
I am working with them as a staff with them.
You dey talk like say you just go visit there.
Now, it's the manager. There was a time the manager asked me that. I told the manager that my sister was visiting me, so the manager now says he has been hearing rumors that I want to charge them to court. So they are ready for me. They even collected all the receipts from the hospital from my hand. So since then, I worked for about 3 months with them after my hand get it. When I wanted to resign, the man asked me to write resignation letter to the company so that they will compensate me before I would leave. So until today, they have never called me, sir.
So what do you want me, the ordinary president, Brekete family do for you?
So I already submitted my complaint to the radio station.
Which day you submit?
I submitted on the 6th of August.
On the 6th of August last year? Or this year?
This year.
This year?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and what do you want make God use ordinary president do for you? He did there.
So the reason why I dropped my complaint is because they don't have any good intention about me.
That is what I'm saying now. I say, what do you want make God use ordinary president and Brekete family do for you? You don't talk them for the letter.
Okay, so yes, I want them to pay damage, sir.
Okay, they will pay you the damages. You
Yes,
submit
sir.
all the relevant documents where go help the ordinary president and the Brekete family to reach out to the company then.
Sir?
You submit all the documents where go there, where go make the to get to the company go there easy.
Yes, sir. They collected all the receipts from the hospital of my house.
Even if they collect receipt from hospital, you know now you just pack the original, go give them. You know, do photocopy.
So I am living inside the premises with them, so that's why they collected.
It doesn't matter. From now the hospital where you go now inside the premises.
No, sir.
They carry gun come meet you for inside your house. Say give us the receipt.
They have quarters inside the.
They carry
so
gun. They now gun point. Now they collect the receipt.
No, sir.
No big. They ask you go and bring the receipt, and you carry the receipt. Go give them.
Because the manager said the director wanted
question
to
now. At that point in time, you where you see say they don't the way that they even behave to you get as it be. Before you carry original give, you go do photocopy. This is not lesson for other people. You go do photocopy because you dey wait now. Because you dey leave already. Body language don't they show say they prepare for you. So before you even go give them the original something, go take your time. Go do photocopy first. Now I'm make I ask you whether or not gunpoint. As long as it's not gunpoint, it means you can still take your time. Do it. They carry me do monies and how it work. Yeah. Moku hear from our people for studio. Good morning.
Morning, Akramakala.
Yes, sir.
You know, when our own Barrister Adams they talk, I've been one beg make we no push our own Dr. Jume to respond, particularly the one where you talk about partnering with Brekete Academy. We actually know they beg for partnership with government, make it not be like say we won't take advantage, say they come here with the push, make we partner with Brekete. No get problem at all for Brekete Family Academy. The thing where we they do the work for us, and the result where we they see, where we they also produce, people they see them, they appreciate them. The reason why I've been no one making respond be say, you know, say na civil servants where she be, unless we know say that she no go fit allow politicians turn them to politician, make it no can give us political response. So make we first the one where carry them come. If they feel like partnering with Brekete Family Academy, that one they go decide them by themselves. Nobody we go ask for them. And then if they also know one partner, if we give them template, made and copy. Now, so ordinary president they do in own thing. So make we clear that angle one, and then if I permit me, I go talk the thing where actually carry me come. You know, so the people where they studio on our own people.
Yes.
Everything where we they look now, how we go take help, support, make them succeed. Because when they succeed as people where they lead us, we ourselves go succeed. If they come give information, people listen, obey, FCT go be better place for us. If they give information through this platform, we're going to make people understand what in government they do, or even be able to respond, return back to government. Our society, our community, our place where BFCT, it go better for all of us. When we they ask, most of the times, it no mean say government no they do enough. But the problem be say, everybody see say, wahala plenty, problem plenty. And we they ask because we don't see people where fit listing, where get listening a year. Like our brother mentioned about Pape, he gets something where I want to talk about development. You see, there are, if you are not proactive in profiling solutions or anticipating solutions in development, you no go fit run places like FCT. The rate of urbanization or development in FCT seems to be the greatest in the whole world.
Let's appreciate you.
I am saying this because of some little research I did about this. Part of the challenge is that Nigeria as a nation is not developing the way it's supposed to develop. How? Each state is not able to add at least one industry in a year in the state. So you will now see that in virtually every state in the country, when people, school leavers, university graduates finish, they cannot find employment within their state that will guarantee that they will earn their living and grow from there. And the only thing they will remember or hear is that all their brothers and sisters that come home from Abuja, they see that they come with clean clothes, new shoe, new car, and others. So they feel that that's where it's happening, and they will come to Abuja. And you see Abuja will keep increasing. The rate of growth of Abuja, it has not been properly calculated or determined. And it takes proactiveness. Now, if you look at the center of Abuja, you see that the center is big, yes, but it's saturated. It cannot take certain classes of people. And those classes of people are required for the society to function. And this is now pushing those classes of people to these suburbs where we are talking about. Like we mentioned Pape now, we cannot have a settlement like Pape as big as it is, and we have only one road entering into Pape and returning back to FCT. It's not possible. Where we think proactively, we should have anticipated the problem that will come out of that place and open another road quickly, even if that road is not properly done. For the fact that there is an exit, you will see that the lives of people in that place will become better. But you can see even within FCT, in a place where you finish from your work, or you want to go to work or go to drop your children early in the morning, because you just live on the side, you are not in the center, to get out become an issue. And it's not only Pape. Look at the whole of Airport Road, for example. You see parchments of development that have houses up to 6,000, 7,000 units of houses. For example, the Trade Mall. They have succeeded in doing the trade mall now through ecological fund. Now, but the challenge is that the place is a stock. So it's just one road that entered there, serving the whole of that place with all the number of development in that place. It's not only trade mall, even opposite the federal housing. If the people who live there with the two roads now that you can enter federal housing side, tell you what they go through during peak hours to go to their homes or to return out. And what we are saying is that if we are looking at the challenges that come with urbanization and we are being proactive, we should be able to look at these places and anticipate this problem and create a second alternative road to enter them or exit them quickly, even though breaking of people or shanties or people who are selling things or who are building, putting canopies and other things on the road is necessary. I totally agree. They must be eliminated. They can't be there. In fact, leaving them there is even, for me, what I'm seeing is inefficiencies in the administrators, people who are administering those places. Because first is that they were there before people began to build those things. Where were they? Why didn't they stop it from day one? Why do we have to wait until the thing grew and then we need to pay bulldozers, pay security people to go to break them? And these are people who are still working here. But when we raise them, we're not raising it because we are saying that the FCT ministry FCT is not working. But what we are simply saying is that there is more to do, and that more need to be done proactively. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Tayo still they ask question. Tayo, he say, make I pick this call before I complete the hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Akaramakala.
Good morning, Nahomiana Devano for radio and television. You did drive?
Devano from Kubwa.
You did drive?
Hello?
You did drive?
No, I know they drive.
You say your name now?
Na Malam Tuto from Kubwa.
Malam Tuto from Kubwa.
That's Tuto Sani.
Oh, Tuto Sani Kubwa.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are they?
We day, Anunade.
That's good.
What will be your contributor to all the thing where they took you for Liverpool, man?
What I want to contribute is the achievement of the FCT administration, really. This is the first time we have a joint synergy between the senior minister and the junior minister that perfectly work in FCT. That's from my experience.
That's from your experience. I like that.
Of course. Sometimes I call them a brother minister and a sister minister. And we appreciate all their efforts right from day one. And I believe more are still coming. More especially from, from the food. Because food, they say food is first basic needs. If you look at FCT now, more especially all the 6 area council, nothing like hunger. Mama palliative portion. Mama palliative portion. Nothing like hunger in this 6 area council.
If people will know you, anyway, they go call your house.
You know, there are artificial hunger. You understand? There are natural hunger. But if you call natural hunger, you'll be there.
Which one be artificial? Which one be natural?
May we go further?
No, but because this hunger where you talk, so people go on know which one be artificial, which one be natural.
Artificial hunger. That hunger where people they carry from out. I no eat. I no food. No day. The government gossip.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
These are the artificial hunger.
Mm-hmm.
But natural hunger, where you no go see rent, where you no go see farm, where you no go see food. Is that happening in Delcy Area Council? Upon that, Corona come, people die. These FCT people, more especially that Mama Paleti, openly come out. No any place where she no go eat food. That's from the side of food.
From your own angle, even them waiting for studio here, waiting now, waiting. Them waiting for studio here, even the Mama Palliative Greece say he still get places where they never touch. They talk on, they say they continue.
Secondly, can I go to water?
This hunger where you talk say you know this, so people they provoke. Even them who come from FCT, they know say hunger still there and make they still continue to they do palliative.
That one, if they say hunger, that one artificial hunger.
Local rice, don't they go 1,000 naira? Then when they hear they know say hunger day, now make they still continue with their palliative. No, I'm not talking about government matter, but hunger day. We appreciate the one way they don't do. Up till now, the minister and minister of state, they still continue to they make life more meaningful to people because they know say they are. She talking now. Say he gets some people will be say before the palliative. Before COVID-19, they know the class of people where they live for poverty. But because of COVID-19, some of them don't lose their job. Some businesses don't collapse. These are people where they talk truth. Them they hear, they realize say people still they fall from their level where they be there before to the low level and they capture them. And you can't talk say, may God bless you now where they hear. Because even you too don't talk and say, come here to talk truth.
Sorry, make I give am one verse. Because
Pastor Imam.
No, in Deuteronomy chapter 15 verse 11, Bible says the poor shall always be among you. Open your gate wide and attend to them.
Hey!
Poor people, they even America, then they everywhere. So I think he commended us, but even government, National Bureau of Statistics, they give number of hungry people state by state. So if he say nobody they hungry for Abuja again, that can praise. Even me said I go fear to receive him.
Thank you very much, Ata. Thank you. I just want to respond to all the very important points when our own emeritus here is consultant. And again to let him know that Abuja, that the only city so far for Africa where them plan be that. And unfortunately, just like in raise, urbanization don't become something else for Abuja. Everybody carry their bag, you see them for Abuja because they believe say if once you come Abuja, your own don't better be that. If we go back to history, by today, we're not supposed to even have up to 3 million people in Abuja, but we are almost hitting 10 million. So that has really stretched the facility, number one. And it has also stalled the pace of development. Like that Pape, as far as FCTA is concerned,
yes.
as we will talk the truth, people are not supposed to be in Pape today because development has not reached that place in some areas of Pape. So it's in phases, but because of what the reality of our time, they are there. And like you said, government sees that people are there, actions are not being taken. If government stand to do anything, the whole human rights lawyers and activists go stand there. Human beings that have been there. So all those are what the minister said before anything is done. Bear in mind the reality of our times. They will do what they need to do. Like that Pape, when minister go there, by the development standard, you enter Pape, you're supposed to go straight, Shere Galway, then go up to Buhari. But there are some, like the other side of Pape is military barracks, and they can't open road. In all these areas that you're seeing, if you check the master plan, there are roads that development gets there, there will be construction for people to enjoy it.
Okay.
Thank you very much. And all his points are noted. We'll go back to the office as usual. Very valid points. We'll go back and let them know where they need to do something temporary, like he said. That also could be done.
Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Your radio now, I beg you.
Yes, okay, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Hello, sir.
Fine, Nahumian and Ivanov for radio and television.
Okay, my name is Daniel.
Where is Ivanov from?
Calling from Lifetime. Ivanov from Lifetime.
Yes, sir.
I would like to ask, currently this road that leads to this Nizamia Hospital from Welcome Junction to that Nizamia Hospital, all this, if this road has been awarded since 2012, I know the very particular person that they give me that contract.
Who will be the person where they give?
Although I don't want to mention his name, but I can
Why?
call the name of the company.
Except if you do not stakeholder for the company.
Sir, let me call the name of the company for you.
Oh yeah, they jot them down.
The company name is Samia Nigeria Limited.
Is what?
Samia Nigeria Limited.
Samia Nigeria Limited. Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. That is the company.
And the works have done, Sammy.
I'm telling you, more than Sammy. It's more than Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, as I'm talking to you, even they have sacked all their workers. They are not working anymore. The security on their side, they are not even paying them. And the contract is in billions of naira. And since 2012, nothing reasonable has been done in that way, in that road. You go there, you see, but the people are suffering from there. I am telling you. If any person that is passing that, all the road that lead even from there to Airport Junction is that man that they gave the contract. But they have never done anything about that. Please, I want AMAC, particularly your FCDA, to touchlight that place, because when they change FCDA, maybe chairman or something, you will come to that side, maybe collect your own share, go and relax. I'm not too.
According to you.
According to me, yes.
Because when you say collect share, you do the share the share.
I know this, but I'm one of the staff there before,
okay.
So I know the secret. I know the secret of what is going there. I'm one of the staff there. I work with the company, but because of their payment, I just resigned because they are not paying their workers up till now. They are even owing their security.
What do you they try tell Nigerians and the world all over now? Be say that contract in billions, they pay them and they don't do the work.
They don't do the work, so they should touchlight that place very well.
Thank you very much for blowing whistle on that contract on that road since 2012.
Thank you, sir.
Make una touchlight on. Amareshi Hanu. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Nahumian and Devanoso.
Yeah, my name is Matthew. I'm calling from.
Oh, sorry, Matthew. I hear calling from. Even the way you take drag day from. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Nahumian and Devanoso.
Yes, James calling from Malaba, sir.
James, how is Maraba?
Malaba is fine, sir. Well done, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Oga Kalamakala.
Sir?
I call to remind you about this, my case, sir.
Which case?
I was the one that met you the other time. Explained to you that I follow one of my friends, my business partner.
Where you meet me?
3.3 million naira.
Where you meet me?
I call you on telephone,
but you say you meet me. Now make I say where you meet me.
Sorry, sir.
There's difference between say you meet me and you call during a program like this.
But it was telephone, sir.
Oh.
So when I explained to you, you say I should write my complaint.
Yes.
Do affidavit.
Yes.
So that I will come and submit. I submitted it.
You never take this talk where they talk so never even reach 1 month.
No.
So may you wait, you go get to your turn.
Sir, I submitted last year, June.
I say make you write a reminder.
I submitted a reminder 2 times.
Now I talk say wait for your turn, you go reach your turn. Cause that your friend where you they talk self, you know be somebody to even reach easily. You know, some cases when the ordinary president they doing a background investigation, I know they know. Because even you to reach them easily, you know they you easily. So we'll make the ordinary president do investigation finish.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Akramakallah.
Good morning, Gisana Homiana de Vanoso.
You are speaking with Abu Bakr Ahmed.
Your radio, this is not supposed to come from you.
I'm far away from it.
Okay, sir.
Hi, everybody in the studio.
We're doing fine, sir.
Good morning, everybody in the studio.
Morning, sir.
I feel that we have today the rep representing the FCDA in the studio. Hello.
Yes, sir. We'll be listening to you attentively, sir.
Okay. In fact, there is a lingering issue that I want them to address.
Okay.
These Jabi people that were supposed to be resettled.
Which people?
Not been resettled.
Which people?
Jabi people.
Jahi? Jabi, okay.
Yeah. Up to now, they have not been resettled. If there's anything, at least this minister, that's all the accuracy has been this morning. If there's anything you will leave behind, you can't resettle this people. They leave.
Okay.
Very, very important.
Okay.
Minister have come to one issue or the other, and they will leave, and this people are not resettled up to now. I beg, may they try so that they will settle them. So where they are living, it's no place is tight now. They don't have space for themselves. They can't do anything now for themselves. Since there's a place they are marked for them and they have built those places, you cannot resettle them. Please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is your Kokoroko, he done airport. For him to come and do Kokoroko in the open, he done airport.
Thank you very much. I hear as the last caller. First, make I thank that caller wey blow whistle for us. Say we don't need no time down. Say director engineering go get the informate as soon as we come out here. But I know say serious supervision dey ongoing, so we no go just take that accusation, no go just let am hold water like that before we do our own touchlight. Then as for the people where they live for Jabi, na Jabi Yakubu in they talk about, these people, they don't already build housing units for them for Shere Galui, where we say the resettlement and compensation department don't finish work for there. The Honorable Minister of State herself visit the place. So as she can't reach the place, she say they don't build school, they don't build even palace self, they don't build them past how the king of those people even expect. We even go there with the king for that Buhari area council that time for Shere Galui. Even road where they construct, if you go there now, work still they go on. The only thing will be remain for there na light, and they don't start the light infrastructure. Now waiting remain. We for don't finish them before the COVID-19. I remember vividly, even with Dr. Juma, saying na January, now we go there. So they can't start work for February. Before we enter March, COVID-19 don't lock all of us out. So now one of the major things we be say we be want to even before today, may they try relocate those people. So make you no worry because they don't resume back to site. Work done they go. We know one situation where we say you carry people from where they carry them go no better part where they come from.
Before.
So now for the betterment of them, now because of the sake say they want make them go better place, may they go meet all the infrastructures. Say they don't they ready, but everything done almost said like I talk. Now only light now remain, and as soon as this one finish, they go relocate them.
Okay, thank you very much. Somebody they ask question. He say, I never talk anything about the Area 3 junction. Say because he get one driver where in the course of say make he no hit somebody where they carry leg cross, he lose control. Na him motor can't get accident, the driver die. That na one out of many. The people still they ask question about this IMAC task force. If una no quickly do something, they go spoil una name for this FCT. They don't spoil number? Oh, husband and wife go just waka, they go market. People where they no carry uniform, and people where they carry now God know where they carry them from. English they know here. They go come out dirty. The dirty way some people will never see that kind of human being before. hypertension go start. They go just close road. 30,000, 50,000. Who did they give the 1,000? Who give them the power? Now, so they some people go bring park and wait. At least those ones have they even define where to park and where not to park. But these ones, you and your family with your children and wife. Now, so they go disgrace the husband for front of Pekin and mama. Make gonna act fast. Nigerians are not happy with FCT administration when they come to this task force thing. Some people even tell us that they work reach 7 o'clock in the night. Which office they work reach 7 o'clock? On Sunday? Sunday, sir. Sunday. Eh? They come from church. And I don't hear about.
I still want to talk.
Thank God say, now what to make I like them we come here with this. They agree say you don't already spoil their name. And I know say with this one now, they go do something urgent to correct and put the name better pass as it been be before. Very big. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You they do better thing, you go there on completed building. People where they do better work, they on completed building. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Nahumian and Ivanov on radio and television.
My name is Safiat Mohammed.
Safiat Mohammed, where is Ivanov from?
Madala, sir.
Now, what be your contributor?
I need to help, sir.
We have another go.
I married 8 years ago, sir. No issue. So I don't work out for medicine tire. So I now go Gwawalada Hospital 2017.
Yes.
Go do test. And the money where they say they will treat me, they say na infection 15,500. I know how they complete money, sir.
15,500.
Yes, sir.
Since 2017.
Yes, sir.
It's possible. Some people they will be saying even 5,000. Pass them. Atai Haro talk say he go give you the money. But Atai Haro, before you give the money, she go come here with okay, yes, you go drop the money here. You go come, you go show say you don't go to the hospital, and we will go come put them for the hospital the account. Because that is Stafford. You remember that one for Kuje? Hey, my Pekin, you want to do surgery? Hey, I say money they ground. Come, bring. Not be you at the talk, sir. Sorry. PA. Bring the Pekin. Bring even something where you say you go hospital. Wait your eyes see that when they eventually agree say they go come.
Good morning, Akramakara. Good morning, Nigeria.
Hold on.
The thing no be small. The woman come with his son. True, they no go anywhere. Now be the bottom line. They no go anywhere. So they just want to get the money. They were after the money and not the hospital.
Thank you very much. So, madam, make you come. In fact, he will say he go add 5,000 for transport. Aye, Amarechi Hanu. Bring the result. Once you bring the result, you go back with 20,000 naira. Aye.
Okay, sir. Thank you. God bless you and your family.
Amen. God bless Atai Haru and his family.
Amen.
Yes, amen, sir.
Till you come.
Okay.
If
sir.
I be you now, I go enter road. They come.
That's right.
Okay, I'll come, sir.
Oh, lo.
I don't know what you on fit do. Well, now go join hand with whether Niger State people because Suzuba and Madala on na there. If many people say now from there they come work. Okay. Give a microphone. There is waiting relation.
Sister city
relation.
Yes.
God bless you.
Because we been recognized. Say even people where they serve the FCT, they come from Maraba, Zuba, Suleja.
God bless you now.
And people come from Nasarawa too. So.
On Asabi where they call Mobi Junction for Madala.
We sabi where they call Mobi Junction.
make una do sister city collaboration there. People, the people where they die for that junction, no get counting. Okada, Kekena Pepo, all the peppers, they will just gather block road. And on I know say that road now high express road that they call that one high capacity road. See trailer, see every once trailer miss road like this or break, na human being be that. And some people they suffered for that road. Instead, where those Okadas and the Kekena Pep go leave road, they go block road go block, no going, no coming. So sister collaboration,
sister city relationship.
Okay, sister city, thank you. At least sister dey there. Thank you.
Even outside transport for security purpose too. Then they call the conjugal states. Then the governors or their deputy, once the minister they summon them, they will come hold meetings. This is how we go just address all these issues surrounding it. So then they aware. Niger State people don't come severally. Nasarawa don't come, and even Kaduna because Kogi don't come. So that relationship they okay. But like we always say, residents, citizens, and get role to play. Information is very, very important. Know your neighbor, stay safe. If you see something, you must say something. Otherwise, all of us now we go there affected.
Not true.
Not only government go do them. Make people complain, then action go happen.
Okay, thank you very much.
I thought supposed to talk about the Area 3 junction, right?
As this person,
the Area 3 own now plead with a plea because most times, even if me I like enforcement, but there are times you need to still understand that people needs to be talked to. Exactly. That on pedestrian bridge day, but I don't know why people go to rush the crossroad. Even the pedestrian bridge area is not just about less than about 100 meters away.
Yes.
You just trek up, you climb, you turn, you come back, and you will enjoy it because when they build them before, they say some part of it is not friendly to disabled. You don't have to construct somewhere else again for people who are disabled, that they can just roll up and come down. I think we should try and use the pedestrian bridge there. But as work is going on from within the FCDA angle, I know they are thinking of how to create a strong barricade, like the one that they did at Wuye, Dede and Wuye own. But if people obey the law easily, we shouldn't be spending that Wuye own. As much as I am happy it is blocking, but I'm not happy that we are spending hundreds of millions on concrete barricades to block road where people should just climb up easily and go down for their sake. Now we are beginning to spend
that kind of money they feel use
that barricade alone when we spend to block that we own. It go tar one street or two streets for Yaya or Buhari. Full tar for the street, but we are spending all iron rod, 16 mm, concrete, everything, putting them there to block people. The same thing we are planning to also do at Area 3 junction. But please, if we agree to easily go, that money can even be used to tar the road going to Commerce Plaza at that same junction here.
Because I never use people do sample.
Let me just, do you know why the
some people they say it too far. I say, it too far, and this risk where you they take, which one better pass?
And again,
because me they call that crossing marathon. And you know, some people from where they come from area 1 on top bridge, you know go blame man because the road good and dual carriageway.
And you know why the Department of Parks and Recreation resort to that concrete barricade severally. Government will put the normal barricade. People, I don't know how desperate they are. They will go there in the night and cut them. In a year, maybe they'll put 3, 4, 5 times. So now let them put this one so that we will learn. And like people don't they advocate. Maybe then they pay fine. If you cross road, then we'll catch you.
You get money. The way me and one civil defense officer quarrel for that at 3 junction. I say you were supposed they lead by example. You they cross under barbed wire. You won't cross. As they drive, they go, I see them, I slow, I trafficate. I did, they wait for them because you know they easy to just go once. Before you go, come off in, I don't wait. Tell us say he must go back, or I call him Oga.
So sad.
When the CCA people they gather, I can't tell them say that disgrace you, they disgrace this uniform. So if you know the uniform, now another thing. But this one where you the uniform, lead by example. Until I don't agree with the opinion of people who talk say we need character reformation. character reformation. This one now no be government. Those things what would they spoil? Now money now they take do am. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Oh, low. Aniko low, de low. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Naumia and Devanoso.
Oh,
lo.
This is Ajoko Emmanuel. I'm calling from Lokogoma.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm actually happy because of this program. I relocated down to last December, and every morning I tune up to the station.
Thank you very much.
To listen to you.
Thank you.
And you've been a great inspiration to me and to my entire family. Well, I have two things to say this morning. One, yesterday I actually drove down to what's it called? Nyanya yesterday. And I wanted to pick somebody up from Nyanya Bridge.
Okay, you wanted to pick somebody from Nyanya Bridge?
Yes, under the bridge. Actually, I drive on Uber. I'm an Uber driver. So I took somebody to Nyanya, and but all this while I've been hearing stories about that evening, and I never actually accept bridge going to Nyanya. But yesterday, just out of sympathy for the person that I got the best from, I decided to take that trip. And while coming out from that place, I got a request from a young lady. I called her and I explained to her that, see, I've had a lot of stories about this bridge, and that all these thugs and task force, they actually catch drivers over there. Okay, what you will do for me, see where the road safety and the PIO are standing. Just try as much as possible to see if you can come closer to that, so I can be able to carry you where they are. At least I can explain to them. So she accepted. But when I got closer to where she was, I discovered that she was still under the bridge. But me now I've been based as the other boy. So as I drive, they go there, I look around, I see those boys. I have to be honest with you. Those people under those bridge, they are not actually working for any government parastatal. You need to see the way these boys are looking. Very dirty, rough, rugged. So as I come, all they don't already see me. So I be Uber driver. I just decide see where then they whisper to themselves, say, see this person with the come. So what I did, I used my wisdom. I locked my central lock and I wound up. As I spotted the lady, I told her that she should come from. But these people kept on following me, and they were following this lady at the back. The funny thing is that two of them even double crossed me, and they were acting as if they are making calls. But when looking at them, I knew that they were down. So, fortunately, the lady got close to the car and opened the car and jumped inside. Akaramatala, you need to see how these boys ran down on my car. But I was able to lock the door before they could open it. I zoomed up. Akaramatala, if there was an oncoming vehicle by my side, the vehicle would have actually rammed into me because of the way the whole thing happened. But I actually took the risk because this lady told me that she was late for an interview in town. That was even the risk I had to just take that chance. I had to take the risk to pick her up.
Bottom line be say make FCT administration make them look into the activities of the so-called Agberos and the thugs under the bridge there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Atai Haro is already not just taking note. I see on the same message.
Yes. Second,
let them clean there.
Yes, second, last 2 weeks, a friend of mine.
You'll be snappy. You'll be snappy. Time no day.
Yes, a friend of mine called me last 2 weeks, and she was actually terrified. I asked her what happened. She said that she was attacked at this Wuye junction. At around 9 a.m. in the morning.
9 a.m.
So, yes, so it was a Saturday morning. After what happened, she said she went to deliver something. Then she decided to just come out to that junction and pick a taxi. So she was just standing when a guy just rushed out with cutlass and told her that if you don't give me your bag, I'm going to kill you with this cutlass. She was scared. At the point, she now had to leave the bag for the guy. As the guy took the bag, the guy was about running. She now had the guy with the knife and everything from the back. They started struggling and they fell down. She said that they struggled for like 2 to 3 minutes on the ground before people now came and helped the guy. And
this lady in Amazon, she be. Marita Anu.
If you see her, you go see people with all those kind of people they do karate. So the thing there is that place. If they surprised to say something like that, but it happen for that.
No, that Wuye junction has always been notorious. Only say the FCT minister and FCT minister and the FCT police commissioner, they know the camp people where they post go there as a DPO. That place has always been notorious. In fact, especially Friday night stroke Saturday morning. Now that place, now they attack police officer in uniform with complete uniform. In the morning too. When they close from duty, they go house. Police officer. And it from that Wuye junction down to stadium, down to those army, whether later Abikuchigoro, whether they call them, it's notorious.
Wow.
Yes. Me, I know they agree use black because anything we not be every bad place now it go be black. I know they wear black. I don't black rich. Anything way bad, they say black, and we too agree saying black. That place is a white spot. We no good.
Oh no.
Everywhere we buy you in a black, but we are just not to that is a white spot that is not good. Good morning. But don't forget, say we get a bonnet for studio.
Good morning, Brekete family.
Good morning, no.
Our guest, Akramakallah. My name is Amina Ajikobi. I don't reach this Abuja town. I don't relocate to Abuja town. It's almost 20 years ago. And so you can ask me, how far? And I will say, how far so far? The city of Abuja is developing, particularly in the area of road, hospital, street light, security, which I can testify, particularly inside Abuja. I know much about Abuja town. But why I like these people who come here today now, because they want to hear feedback, how people they react, how people know they feel happy about them. So like in some area, in some estate, there are road there where they go say this road now for local government, which is inside Abuja. That means say now FCT supposed to do the road. Most of the road are still undone. Even here in Abuja International Spare Part Market, the road where they go there, it be like in a fiasco, as somebody go talk. Then in the area of these people, where Amak, where they can't drive the people where they sell things on the road. Why do we have to concentrate on people where they sell on the road? Where some people they carry cattle around the whole road, their cattle go shit there. We don't drive them away. And those who they even drive away from Games Village, around Games Village about a few days ago, they are back on the street. Please, you have to look into it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Before you react, because now go round up for the studio program, Moku just hear from Lemmy Bonnet. Moku hear which she carry bonnet cover.
Oh, no. Okay.
Good morning, Akara Makala. Good morning, Brekete family. Good morning, Nigerians. My name is Lemmy Bonnet, Scholarship Fund Manager with Aham Rochas Foundation. I'm here to announce the scholarship winners for the month of, tertiary winners for the month of August. We've realized that with the COVID-19, even students that are in school are not very confident of going back to school because of the way the country is presently. So we've picked 2 people that we're going to give scholarship to. And the first person is Abika Chukwuemeka Wisdom. He's with the Federal University of Gusau. He's reading business admin. And the second person is Abubakar Yakubu Haruna. He's with the Federal University of Lafia, also reading business admin. I also want to indulge all of us that the scholarship is still available and is still open. You can pick up for secondary school and for primary school forms. You can come to our office, Unity House, opposite Stanbic IBTC, close to GTB in Area 11. And you can also apply for the tertiary scholarship on our website, www.ahamrochasfoundation.org. www.ahamrochasfoundation.org. And if you need clarification in any way concerning the scholarship, you can call us on 081 76 another 76 81 85. You can still reach us on 081 76 another 76 81 85. God bless us.
Somebody just drop message now. Say for Arab Road for Kubwa. Say they know they safe because of security challenge. They need police patrol for that road. Arab Road, Kubwa.
But there is a police post as they enter the Arab Road.
He even talk. He say once it is 7 o'clock, even before 7 o'clock, they go just close. So they even do traffic there. They check motor. But once it is 7 o'clock, they go close. They no go feel their presence again. And at that time, now it as them no day, the bad boys go come day. Make una talk to Commissioner of Police because they try. Now so when people cry around life camp, Kado, you don't reinforce the place now. Make them reinforce that side too. Thank you very much. And I get the remaining 2 minutes. Make una
because of time. My own way I go talk be say, you know, say the team where come from FCD they don't agree. Say waiting no good.
Yes.
They don't collect the responsibility. The other part where I go want make Brekete family fear post beg people. They say make them also accept their own part because attitude now be the major problem where we get. And that thing now the cause hold up. That thing now they cause the road where Ikaru they talk for going to Mpape and most of those places. So if all of them also accept, say they get their own responsibility to the government as citizens, as government don't accept your own responsibility for the people, you know, say everything go just better. So now that beg now I want make we beg them because of their attitude.
Okay, thank you very much.
I think we thank Una very much, and for all what Una don't talk here, and the residents of the city, we thank Una very much. The one for the Yanyan area, I will go there and I will meet with the two park managers. One is the Hens Motor Park, the other one is Babanagode Motor Park on the outbound and inbound road there. And I told them before to put good road sign of no parking, park inside the park and be safe. No road sign is there, and that constant harassment must stop henceforth and stop going forward here. You must not harass motorists, and most times also, if people are mistakenly parking outside causing traffic here, sometimes you can guide them into the park and help them, not to wait for them to hide under a bridge pillar. When they park, you jump into the car and be saying 50k, 100k, 30k, 40k. Those monies don't fall from heaven. The other ones you have mentioned, we'll go back home, we'll look at them, not just us here. The entire FCTA is listening at the moment, and many persons will bring some point that we don't even remember here to our own district. We thank you very much, and I'm very, very happy to be here and sit on this very hot seat.
Thank you very much. Apologies to GM Human Rights Radio and NBC
Thank you.
because
Apologies,
of this
because
information when they won't give us so.
I see in matters they frown, they come. Thank you very much. Just before we go, like we talk, say is a relationship between government and resident. We just give the call center number, which I said are toll-free lines for people to call in. And they are all, if you call that, 9 mobile number is 080 99 93 63 12. We also get the 3CX number, now the E1 line be that at 247. Our staff they even sleep for office now to pick calls in the night. 070 80 63 1500. That one at any time people go call. Then we also have the WhatsApp line in case you have any picture or video to send. 070 42 12 83 40. Then the FCT Respond app is they free for Play Store and iOS. People go download, create your account, create your community, and we'll monitor it till they happen for that place. Thank you very much. I appreciate this opportunity. FCT is going to be better with all our cooperation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. On behalf of everybody.
On behalf of all of us, I want to say thank you, Brekete family. We tell off now.
Thank you very much. Ona, bye.
Bye bye.
Vano. Where they pinch you for body? Waiting be that thing where don't say where you they look for where to yarn. That thing where they smell for ear. Now. Shebi you know say get some kind thing where they smell for ear. Vano na the ogbonge program where don't show for you to take talk kamasibi. Make we for join hands, take address and mend these issues where they ground. My people, these issues fit be domestical. For example, you don't notice say your neighbor they sama in wife wicked blow for face all the time. That is to say, in they beat her ton waiting